Good afternoon, Mr. Prime Minister. Thank you for inviting me to join this virtual meeting. I salute your initiative to adopt new technologies and practice social distancing, even when we are conducting such an important government to government business. I also admire your remarkable leadership in rallying your country and people together to fight against the COVID-19 and its impact to the society and economy. Please allow me to assure you that Taiwan, as Belize's true friend of all times, shall stand shoulder to shoulder with you during this crisis. Dear Prime Minister, now, on behalf of the government of the Republic of China, Taiwan, I therefore have the great honor to present the contribution of 2 million Belizean dollars to you to help the government and people of Belize in procuring urgently needed protective equipment, medical equipment, testing kits, and laboratory supplies for your brave and dedicated frontline medical services providers in all corners of Belize. In case you are wondering, the actual check has been delivered to your office through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. May I also take this opportunity to announce, apart from this financial contribution, more help is on the way from Taiwan. A total of 260,000 face masks, 6 thermal imaging body temperature detection systems, and dozens of flow-rate thermometers will be delivered to Belize in the coming weeks. In addition, Taiwanese health experts have already and will continue to share their firsthand experiences and world-class expertise in dealing with COVID-19 with their Belizean counterparts via telecommunication or video conferencing. These efforts demonstrate Taiwan's unwavering commitment to the people and government of Belize in the ongoing combat against the deadly pandemic. Mr. Prime Minister, I would also like to take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to your people and government for your long-term staunch support and advocacy for Taiwan's participation in the World Health Organization. You can never imagine that at this critical moment of cooperation and also collaboration most needed among nations and peoples, Taiwan is still barred from contributing and sharing our experiences and know-how in our shining example to contain the COVID-19 pandemic. Unfortunately, we are even falsely accused of discrediting and discriminating the Director General of the WHO. So we have lodged our solemn protest and would like to see Belize and many like-minded countries to speak out for us and stand with Taiwan against this baseless allegation. In conclusion, Mr. Prime Minister, as one of the most loyal and trustworthy partners of Belize, Taiwan will continue to assist and work tirelessly with Belize to persevere in all the undertakings not only for protecting the health and safety of all Belizeans, but also the restoration of economic and social prosperity in spite of all these difficulties. Thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister.
Well, thank you, Ambassador. Very much appreciate your remarks, and of course, we are extremely grateful for the help that Taiwan is extending to Belize, as demonstrated by the virtual check that you're presenting to me during this virtual meeting. I do want to make the point that Belizeans need to be informed that this $2 million check is in addition to all that you have already enumerated that is still to come, but also in addition to an initial amount of 500,000 Belize dollars that you gave right at the start directly to the Ministry of Health. So we are extremely grateful. We ought to, I think, as well, acknowledge that this particular donation from Taiwan comes via the SICA partnership that a number of the countries of Central America, members of SICA, that we all enjoy, this partnership that we all enjoy with your country of Taiwan, so that your contribution was a larger amount to SICA that was, of course, then apportioned among the SICA members, with Belize getting its share of $2 million. In addition, I repeat, to the $500,000 that you had already given directly to our Ministry of Health. Now, Ambassador, we thank you. We thank your government. We take the opportunity to thank President Tsai Ing-wen. I will, as you know, later on have the privilege of sending her a separate congratulatory message on her inauguration, on the inauguration of her new term as President of Taiwan, even though there was an official formal ceremony planned that has had to be cancelled in consequence of this COVID-19 disaster that we are all confronted. But I take the opportunity to salute President Ng at this particular moment and to thank her especially for Taiwan's immense generosity, as indicated both by this virtual check and by all else that you have recited. I do want to make one other point, and it is to take up from where you left off in terms of Taiwan's exclusion from the WHO. Your own experience in dealing with COVID-19, apart from anything else, apart from the justice of your cause in terms of seeking to be admitted as a member of the WHO, your success in dealing with COVID-19 underlines how absolutely inequitable it is that you should be denied on a continuing basis membership in the WHO. Belize, of course, will continue to support you in this regard and advocate for your membership. I will close, Ambassador, by repeating our thanks for your generosity, but also taking the opportunity to salute, in particular, the frontline workers in this country. This donation, this check, is meant to help them, especially in terms of the procurement of the PPEs and all the material, or as much of the material that they need, as this $2 million can assist with purchasing. That's why, again, it is very good to hear that there is more on the way from Taiwan. But really, we both, I know you said it already, and I extend a little bit on it, we both salute unreservedly the frontline medical personnel, the frontline workers generally. We think as well of the security forces who are playing a critical role in Belize's fight against COVID-19. We think of the customs officers, we think of the immigration officers, we think of all the nurses, all the doctors, we think of all the essential workers, those that are employed by the utility providers in this country. Those that are on the front line, all of them, we salute you, every last single one of you. Of course, we have to reserve the greatest possible praise for the medical personnel, including in particular the nurses of this country. Ambassador, let me conclude there by again stressing that all that you have done and all that you are prepared still to do for Belize is very much appreciated. Thank you greatly.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. God bless Belize. God bless Taiwan.
Señor Primer Ministro de Belice, Dean Barrow, querido Canciller Ellington, estimado amigo Martínez, embajador Martínez, señor embajador Li Guangchen de la República China de Taiwán, es un verdadero honor y un verdadero gusto estar con ustedes en este acto de entrega de una donación de la República China de Taiwán a los países centroamericanos con el objeto de ayudarlos en la lucha que tenemos en este momento contra la pandemia del coronavirus. De hecho, es una prueba más de la actitud de compromiso y solidaridad que la República China de Taiwán ha mostrado siempre con Centroamérica. Y en este momento en particular, los centroamericanos que hemos trabajado conjuntamente para elaborar el plan de contingencia regional que ordenaron los presidentes con la colaboración de las secretarías, la coordinación de la Secretaría General y el apoyo del Banco Centroamericano de Integración Económica, ese apoyo tiene muchísimo más valor porque contribuye al éxito de este plan con el cual juntos los centroamericanos hemos decidido enfrentar este momento histórico para salir adelante, porque estamos absolutamente convencidos que siempre que trabajemos juntos saldremos adelante.